In this exercise, we're going to import an IGES file and then convert it to sheet metal. To do that, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to navigate to the downloaded files for the textbook, open chapter 15, and I'm going to click and hold on the sheet metal conversion. I'm going to drag and drop it into SolidWorks. I'll select OK to make it an inch template. And at this point, I'm not going to import the diagnostics. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to look at it isometrically, turn on shade it with edges. Before we can do anything, we have to heal the broken edges. So if I right click on this and I say import diagnostics, we'll get this message saying we can't fix anything or modify it. So I'll say OK. To fix it, I'm going to right click on this and I'm going to tell it to dissolve the feature. I'm going to get this warning and I'm going to say yes, I need to break the link to the original part. And then before I continue on, I'm going to save it as a new name and a new location. So I'm going to choose File, Save As. And I'm going to put it somewhere else. I'll rename it and I'll save it. If we look at this part, I'm just going to rotate around a bit. We can see it could be sheet metal, but not until this side and this side are not attached. I'm just going to go back isometrically. We need to rip them, but if I choose Rip Now and I try and select an edge, it won't work. So I'm going to close that. Again, I'm going to right click. Notice how this has changed to import at one. I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to tell it to import the diagnostics. And it's found some faulty faces. So I'm going to tell it to try and heal them all. And it was able to heal them all. So I'll say OK. And now my next step is to go rip. I'll come over here and if I select this, you'll see the command is now going to work. I'm just going to rotate around a bit and it's showing you which way it's going to rip and it's going to put a 10 thou gap there. So the arrows say which side will be trimmed. So I'm going to select this side, so it'll trim 10 thou this way. I also need to rip this edge, so I'll select it. Again, select my direction to apply that 10 thou gap. I'll do the same on this side. Select the arrow, then this side, and select the arrow. I'm just going to zoom out a bit so we can see we have 4 edges selected to be ripped. There'll be a 10 thou gap added. And then I'll select OK to apply this. And now we see a rip, and if we zoom in, we can see the effect that had. We can see the small gap